And there came a day unlike any other, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Star Wars Comics Daily from Scorcher Hill, hosted by Brian Keown and Matt Wood. From Scorcher Hill, this is Star Wars Comics Daily. I'm Matt Wood.
And I'm Brian Keown.
Welcome to episode number 103 of Star Wars Comics Daily. Jabba the Hutt, The Dynasty Trap. Jabba the Hutt, The Dynasty Trap was released August 1st, 1995.
It was written by Jim Woodring, penciled by Art Wetherell, inked by Monty Sheldon, colored by Rachel Manashi, lettered by Steve Dutrow, and the editor is Robert Wyndham, and the cover was by Mark Harrison.
I love the cover.
The cover's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that does happen in like one panel of the comic book, so...
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's already a huge improvement from the last couple of covers that had nothing to do with the comics.
Sure.
But I just like Jabba's got his little hands up in the air and he's got that bone.
Yep, he's going to whack one of them spiders.
Exactly. Yeah, I like these comics. They're just so weird and so zany. And this one, it might be the best.
It's the best of the three for sure.
Yeah. But
it's still bizarre.
Oh, yeah.
Jabba is so weird. Oh, pleased to meet you. Like, what?
Yeah.
I don't think Jabba says that.
It's so... Like, this doesn't... It's one of those cases of this doesn't have to be a Jabba the Hutt comic.
Oh, right. Yes, it could be any crime lord, basically.
Yeah, any kind of, like, con artist or something. Yeah. But, if you look at it from that angle... No, it doesn't really work as a Jabba the Hutt story. But, like, yeah, but then again, I don't know what a Jabba the Hutt story even looks like. So.
I have, like, when we started, I was like, what is a Jabba the Hutt comic going to be? What does he do?
Yeah.
Apparently he runs around and, kills people and stuff.
Oh, we have a retcon in this one. We'll get to it later, but there's a good behind the scenes on Wikipedia that made me laugh that someone just felt the need to type this. But yeah, we'll get to that here in a second. Brian wants to tell me what happens in Jabba the Hutt, The Dynasty Trap.
Jabba and Bib Fortuna are trying to decide what to do with Nampy's ship and crew. Bib suggests that they sell the ship to Cabrol Num. I guess it's Cabrol Num. I'm sure I'll start calling him Cabrol. Jabba agrees, and while Cabrol also deals in slaves, Jabba decides it would be more fun to eject the crew into space and watch them pop, which he does.
Yeah. He loves it. He loves it.
At Cabrol's base, Jabba heads in alone because Cabrol is unpredictable and Bib might spook him. Cabrol is happy to see Jabba and offers to pay twice the going rate for Nampy's ship. His daughter Norba and son Rusk come in and begin arguing. Cabrol tries to get them to stop and loses his cool, ordering them flogged, flayed, and dismembered. He suddenly stops, drops into a fugue state for a moment, and then seems to not remember what he was doing. His children leave, and he tells Jabba that the Hutt must His children leave, and he tells Jabba that the Hutt must prove his loyalty to Cabrol by killing his rival, Vu Chusker. Vu Chusker. Sorry, I never said that out loud.
That's okay.
Jabba refuses.
Neither has anyone else ever. So
yeah, exactly.
It's all good.
Jabba refuses, and Cabrol sends him to his room under guard. Rusk meets up with Jabba and tells him that his father is losing his mind. Jabba agrees and also agrees to kill Cabrol. Jabba and some guards smother the man to death. Rusk is now in control, but he needs Jabba to kill Vu Chusker. Jabba refuses and gets thrown into the dungeon. Norba now shows up, tells Jabba that she should be in control, and asks him to kill Rusk. He does, but then Norba betrays the Hutt, and he is taken away by the guards. Norba comes down to the dungeon and apologizes and offers freedom if he will just kill Vu Chuska for her. He gets close to the window of the cell and grabs her with his tongue and sucks her through the window and eats her whole. Like, sucks her down into his belly and digests her.
Boots.
Yes. So later, as he was heading back to his ship, he runs into a rude man who identifies himself as Vu Chusker. Jabba flattens with his tail and wishes that he had just done that in the first place.
Boy.
crazy comic book.
This one is cool because we get to see Jabba the Hutt kill people in
Yes.
multiple ways.
Yes.
My favorite move is just jumping off the dais and squashing you.
Yes, because that's what he did to Rusk.
Yeah.
I didn't break it down in the thing, but yes, that's what he did.
So I also like how these comics kind of like one takes place immediately after the last one, you know?
Yes, because like I said, they're talking about getting rid of Nampy's ship from the last issue.
Yeah. And we got to deal with all these guys. And even though Jabba could make some money selling them from slaves, he doesn't need the money.
He wants to watch them pop, which I don't think is what happens when you get ejected into space anyway. But whatever.
I don't know. I don't think
these
so.
guys they're not humans, so who knows what kind of internal
exactly. But boy, it's so silly, and they splat like against his windshield.
Yep, and he says, I'd love to watch them pop.
Just drooling and everything.
Yep.
It's so strange. I don't know if we have a location here, do we, of like what this planet is?
I don't think so. I didn't look real hard, but I didn't see any kind of description.
It is Smartil.
Okay.
Smartil had its share of outlaws who called this planet their home and who dealt in illegal trade. And apparently it shows up in the PC game Star Wars Rebellion. Star Wars Rebellion mistakenly places Smartil in the Kanchan sector, which is actually located in the core worlds. Exactly. It's ridiculous. Yeah, those are apparently the only two appearances of
As always, I don't want to doubt Wikipedia, but how did they find that out? Where was it said that this planet is that planet? Because it doesn't say in the comic book. I mean,
it really not say. I think it must say
maybe
like
Cabrul says it at some point or something, but definitely when he lands, it's not like the planet, whatever you just said. It's just he just landed on a planet.
Cabrul. So what is? Yeah, they mentioned Cabrul. I'm looking at it. Okay. The Star Wars Encyclopedia.
And they were like, "Hey, remember that planet in that Jabba the Hutt comic book that nobody read? This was that planet." Okay.
Yep.
All right.
There's also Star Wars Rebellion, the Prima's official strategy guide. So it might have mentioned it there.
Okay.
So I don't know, Brian, man.
I mean, I agree. It's just one of those weird things. Like, where did that information even come from? Of course, it was some freaking role-playing game.
Yeah. Oh no! It's a PC game. I don't know what you do in it though. Let's see. It is. What type of game is this? Strategy. Okay. Okay. Never mind.
The same difference.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with those games. It's just funny that that's where this weird obscure information always is where that's
always
where it
comes with either West End games, some kind of tabletop D&D like game, or a strategy video game. Yeah. That floating dais again. He tells Bib to stay on the ship. That's okay. I'm okay with Jabba going out by himself.
I guess it doesn't seem like that's what he does in the movies at all. But I mean, again, what are you gonna? It's gonna be a Bib Fortuna comic book now. I mean,
yeah, exactly. That doesn't sound terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely read that. But
I'm looking up Cabrul Num, and it's he apparently shows up in the Star Wars Comics Companion, which I just so happen to have right over here.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I might be thumbing through that to see if I can find anything about our boy Cabrul. But I don't know why Cabrul is showing. I know he wants to kill Vu.
Chester.
Chester. But yeah, I don't like twice the market rate seems a bit much.
But it's also but it's also weird because Jabba is very deferential to him. Like he's like, "Screw you, Jabba. you go to your room because it's either you're gonna kill Vukaspar for me or I'm gonna kill you. And it's like, why would Jabba be like inferior to this guy? That's
Right.
and he's also very polite. Like I said,
Yes.
when
To the point where
when
he's never this nice.
right when the kids come in, he's like charmed to make your acquaintance. He says that to both of them.
Yeah. Even though they're acting terrible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very strange.
Yeah. Let's see. I have the index in front of me, and nowhere in it is there like any of this crap. Let me see. It's Jim. It's Jim Woodring, right?
Yes, he's the writer. Yeah.
Okay, so this should get me at least closer to it. Page 59. All right, throwing this on the screen. His only mention is Jabba the Hutt, The Art of the Deal. I don't know if that was the which. First of all, oh my god, amazing!
Yes.
Is that what the trade is called? The Art of the
I don't
Deal?
know. That would be sweet though.
Oh, that's so good. I think it is. Yeah, it totally is.
Yeah.
Because there it is. It's got the serialized for one shots. Totally is. Jabba visits. Yeah, it just kind of goes over the details of the comics. Yeah. But continuity notes. Here we go. These stories take place before Jabba met his cackling sidekick Salacious Crumb. That meeting was presented in This Crumb for Hire, included in the anthology A Decade of Dark Horse #2, published in 1996.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to have to check that out. But man, that's wild.
Because that is the one thing that would make sense if he is younger and kind of just building himself up to be a crime lord or whatever.
Yeah. But I mean, even then, like this has to be like because he's around in episode 1, so that's 30 years before.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how old Bib Fortuna is, but he was in that too, right? He's in episode 1, isn't he? Don't we see him for a second?
Yes, and it is apparently revealed that it is Bib Fortuna because Matthew Wood plays him.
Yeah.
Here's the paragraph about this one specific issue. By the way, this is written by Ryder Windham.
Of course.
And Daniel Wallace. So I don't know if it's co-written or if one's like just text by Ryder Windham and Daniel Wallace. So I don't know who we can attribute this to.
Well, Ryder Windham is the editor, so it seems like it would probably be.
Yeah.
He's the editor of this comic book.
After another raid, Jabba's major domo Bib Fortuna suggests they tow the plundered ship to Smarthill and sell it to Karbul Num. Jabba finds Karbul agreeable and generous, but Karbul's demeanor changes when he is interrupted by his children Morba and Rusk. The only way Jabba can put an end to their squabbling is to kill someone. That's all it says. Spoiler, there's a spoiler here. Who dies? With the exception of Bib Fortuna, everybody who crosses Jabba's path. That's pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's just some... Well, those normal guys even die too, I guess. And we actually don't see how he escapes, so he probably did kill all the rest of the people in that building.
Yeah. But then again, the guards are pretty helpful in killing the
right,
old
they were
man.
That's true, they were definitely... But when he kills Norba, the daughter, he's still in his prison cell.
No, he's got the key. He's got the key.
Oh, yes, I see. Yeah, she drops the key in his hand. You're right, I didn't see that. But he definitely totally eats her.
Yeah.
And yes, then the next page he's out. So
he's out. Yeah, he's good to go.
Yeah.
This is such a. Don't ever invite Jabba to your house because this is one of the few cases where Jabba didn't want it to go this way.
Sure.
Like I feel like Jabba until he's like thrown in the prison cell, he's like, yeah, man, whatever. I don't care about your family stuff.
Right, he literally is like, I'm not going to kill some just random dude for you. I don't know.
I believe when he's talking to the son,
Rusk,
thank you. No, it is. Where is it where he keeps just kind of like grumbling to? Oh yeah, there you go. That's when he's talking to the dad. He says, kids, I love them, but they drive you crazy. And And it just keeps like grumbling whenever like he has to talk about this because it's just like, I don't care about your kids. This is the continuity note that's brought up on Wikipedia.
Oh, I was going to say Jabba does specifically say he doesn't have any children.
Exactly. Yes. I'm glad you brought that up, Brian, because apparently other people had problems with it. In this story, Jabba claims he doesn't have any offspring since this was written before the Clone Wars movie. In the film, The Clone Wars, Rhoda is his son, Stinky.
Mm-hmm.
Possible retcon explanations for this include that Rhoda died because he did get sick that one time.
Mm-hmm.
Or was disowned at some point during the intervening years. Or the Hutt may have simply lied.
I love that it's always, well, it's got to be this or that or that. Well, no, maybe he just lied.
Yeah, well,
maybe he didn't want to talk about Stinky. I mean, come on.
Wikipedia is at least...
at least they put that possible in there.
Yes.
I like that. Because I had thought for sure you were going with, well, the only explanations are this or this. And it was like, well, no, it's just, unreliable narrator or whatever.
Right, exactly. He doesn't want this conversation to last any longer than it has to.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, the trade paperback is definitely Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah,
the deal.
I looked it up, because the cover is just a picture of Jabba from, Return of the Jedi.
No, that is sorry. Not that easy. It is a painting by...
Is it really?
Yeah, Mark Harrison.
Wow, it's very realistic looking.
Yeah. He is a comic artist who provided cover art for a number of Star Wars books.
Okay. I mean, I guess that could be... Just looking at it, it looks straight up like a picture, but I'll believe it.
Yeah. I don't like the nicknames and the insults and the silliness that is... we talked about Star Wars slang before. I'm never crazy about it. However, I do like when the dad, and I've already forgotten his name. I know he said it 1,000 times. Cabrul Num. I do like. I wonder if he's related to Neen Num.
Well, it's just N-U-U-M, so there's no B at the end. Doesn't Neen Num have a B at the end of his name?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
But I do like when he is taken away by the guards, and he says, "Show this traitor to his room and keep an eye on him. Don't try to leave the house, Jabba. The guards will turn you into a rug." And he has to add a hideous, flabby rug.
Yeah, why you gotta be
man?
Why you gotta be fat shaming Jabba? Come on.
I don't understand. Like, if you're gonna make him into a rug, I think the flab is not going. I just.
Yeah, you would think you would cut out the flab and just have it be, a flat rug.
Yeah. I
you don't want it to be like a weird lumpy rug.
Yeah, I don't know how. Maybe your guards aren't rug makers.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Can I have a word with you? My dad has gone crazy, and Jabba's like, I agree. It looks that way to me.
Yeah.
And Jabba's method of killing him is, while he's taking a nap, strangle the guy, and then the guards are like, yeah, let's help him out.
Yeah. Well, no, they're like, oh, we must go stop him, and then they just help him kill him.
Yeah. You almost killed the master. And they look at each other, and then they grab a pillow and help
right,
him.
because they smother him with a pillow. Because Jabba's got him by the neck at the beginning, but then they smother him with a pillow.
I'm guessing Jabba's hands have to be pretty strong. He picks up that one woman.
I think so, man. We'll talk about it on Thursday, but Gracchus just punches Luke in the face and knocks him out.
Yeah, it's true. I don't know. I mean, I guess Hutts have bones.
Yeah, I would assume so, but I don't know.
If you're getting, but like if I'm getting slapped in the face by like a tube sock filled with like steak,
yeah,
that's gonna hurt.
Sure.
So yeah, I'm with it. And apparently it just works. You kill your dad, you're in charge. You and your crop top.
Yep.
Look at the dungeon.
And then again, he's like, "You watch your tongue, or I'll have torn off and fed to the nogs, not the dogs." And then he just throws Jabba in jail. It's like, Jabba, come on, man.
Jabba says he's summoning disaster.
Yeah, but still.
Jabba's floating on his little dais in the water.
Yep. Eats a spider.
Eats a spider. It's pretty good.
Yep.
Oh, poor Jabba.
Eh.
Yeah, he kills this guy pretty good.
Yeah, I don't feel too bad for Jabba.
Yeah.
I mostly feel bad for him because he's not sticking up for himself.
Yeah. This is a trick, Jabba. It's not really a trick. He just grabs him by the neck, slams him down, and just hops off the dais, and the guy just explodes into goo.
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine Jabba doesn't weigh like a lot.
Is that established?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm looking at Legends Jabba.
All right.
Now I gotta convert because I don't know kilograms. Kilograms to pounds. Let's see here. Okay, you ready for this?
Sure.
He weighs 3,000 pounds.
Jeez, that would definitely splat you.
That's according to Legends, which is the Jabba that we are currently dealing with.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if it's any different for canon.
He definitely seems a little more nimble in canon, but
Right. Of course.
because we see him.
It's the same.
Around.
It's the same.
All right.
Yeah. Boy. You know Jabba's full name?
I don't know. I did notice when I was looking up Gracchus. Gracchus has a full name that's different than just Gracchus. What is it?
It's Jabba the Hutt.
All right.
Yeah. Or Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, shame on Jabba.
To fool me 3 times, I'm gonna eat you.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat you. He goes back to float on his dais in the water dungeon.
Yep.
And with his tongue.
Yes. Grabs her by the hair.
Yeah.
Sucks her through the window and just eats her whole.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's lucky that she should have never shown him that she had the key.
Yeah, that's true. Because I didn't actually even notice that until you said it. But yeah, she totally has the key in her hand and just drops it into his hand.
That's the moment that he decides that he's going to eat her.
Yeah, that's true. She does show him the key too.
Yeah, that's Vu Chusker. And then, of course, the last great page.
It does feel like I would imagine that he had the joke Jim Woodring had that in mind, and then wrote backwards to get to that joke.
Yeah. This is an excellent setup. You spend 1 page on it, not more, not less, and you knock it out of the park. And I think that Woodring here did an excellent job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This one's drawn by Art Wetherell, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I think the next one, if I'm not mistaken, it takes a while before it came out. So for us, the Dynasty Trap came out in August of '95. I take it back. No, it's not that long. It's half a year. It's February of 1996.
I did just flip ahead, and they are on Tatooine. They are on Jabba's palace in the next issue.
No,
nice.
I do like how this all takes place, like one event right after the other, right after the other, right after the other. I like that quite a bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like Jabba's about to storm in and wreck house in this next image. But yeah, gonna be a good time.
Wow, it gets crazy, man.
Come on.
I mean, they're all crazy, but
don't tease. Okay, I looked at it a little bit.
There's a big fight in his chamber or whatever. It's pretty cool.
Look, if the people are listening to this, there's no way they're not going to come back to the next one.
Right.
But that's all I got for this one. You got anything else?
No, I think we're done.
All right, cool. Tomorrow's episode is going to be Star Wars Legacy number 25. It's a big Jedi reunion.
Yep.
That's going to be tomorrow. From Star Wars Comics Daily. This is Matt Wood.
And I'm Brian Keown.
And until tomorrow, may the Force be with you.